I am back with another video, and today I'm going to show you the super cute RealTree mani that I did. I know I usually do the whole thing on camera for you guys, but I wanted to make sure it was going to turn out the way I had it pictured in my head, and I think it looks pretty close to the RealTree Camo. I do have one of my favorite cups here. Oh, there goes my stamper. I do have one of my favorite cups here that has the RealTree design on it, just to show you guys, for any of you that don't know what the RealTree Camo looks like. This is essentially it right here, as you can see. So as a base on all of my nails, I put on 2 coats of China Glaze Shocking Pink. And that's pretty much all that I did. And then I stamped a few different images from a couple different plates. And I'm going to name all the stamping polishes that I use now instead of doing it step by step because it would take too long. The lighter pink is number 10 pink from Mudadunias. The darker pink is number 70 Barbie, also from Mudadunias. And then I used Born Pretty Store brown. This is either 18 or 19, I'm not sure because they didn't put the sticker on it. And I mixed the brown with Born Pretty Store number 4 in white. So let me prep my nails with some latex and grab my stamper that I just dropped, and I'll meet you guys back to stamp. Okay, so I've got my fingers prepped with some liquid latex here and got my stamper head cleaned off from dropping it. And I am using my Uber Chic Beauty stamper and my Born Pretty Store scraper. And the first plate I'm going to be using is one of my Halloween plates, actually. And it is HEHE026. And I'm using parts of this spooky tree here. And I'm going to begin with the lighter pink stamping polish. And I'm just going to grab chunks of the tree. Let's start over here. I don't want the whole tree. I just want limbs of the tree. There's my image. And I'm going to pop this one on my thumbnail. Just like that. Okay, so after I finish stamping with the lighter polish, I'm going to move to the darker pink Mudadunias polish, and I'm basically going to do the same thing here. If I can get this open, there we go. And let's grab the whole part right there. There's my image, and I'm going to pop that on very close to the first tree limb, but not directly on top of it. I know it's kind of hard to see that darker pink, but I do need that to offset the brighter pink. The lighter pink, I mean. Okay, so now that I have finished stamping the limbs on my thumb here in both colors, as you can see, I've switched to Born Pretty Store plate BPL011. And for this part, I'm going to be using the top of this pine tree right there. And I'm starting out with my darker Mudadunias. And I'm just going to grab the top part of the tree. There's my tree. And I'm just going to pick a spot and have it coming in just like this. I have my daughter here with me. That's the sniffling that you hear in the background. She has a cold. Wait, stop. One more time in the darker pink. And this time I'm going to put it at the very top and just catch the edge of it. I know it's very, very hard to see, but it is there. And now I'm going to switch back to my lighter Mudadunias. Now I'm switching to my lighter Mudadunias again. And I'm going to grab that same image. There's my tree. Let me take off that little excess there. And I'm going to pop this right over top of where I put the darker pink tree. Not exactly overlapping it, but slightly offset, and then it makes it appear that this is the shadow in the background. Okay, let me do that one more time to cover the other tree. Here's my image. And put this over the top tree, the tree I have on the top of my nail, I mean. There's that. And then I am going to switch back to my HEHE plate. And I'm going to get that darker pink again and grab just one or two more limbs in the darker pink to go over where I've stamped these images, just because they're so, you know, so thick of an image. They're so stark, and I want to offset that a little bit. There's my image, and I'm going to pop that over here where it's going to overlap. See what I mean? It draws attention to the fact that I have two different shades of pink there, and it kind of offsets that big baby pink blob at the same time. I'm going to do that one more time. There it is. Let me clean off that little bit of yucky stuff there. And pop this to where it's going to overlap over the top one. Hopefully it sticks. There you go. Okay, so after doing all of that, I did put a top coat on before I stamped the brown trees. So let me go ahead and finish stamping on the rest of my fingers here and top coat them all, and I'll meet you guys back for the next step. I finished stamping the light pink and dark pink trees and branches all over my nails here and gave myself a quick dry top coat. And I just did that to where if I mess up the next step, I don't have to start completely over again, since it's like quadruple octuplet stamping that I'm doing. So for this part, I'm moving to my Born Pretty Store polishes, and I'm going to be using both of them in conjunction with each other to make a lighter brown. And I'm still using this little tree image here. So first I'm going to lay down a little bit of white, not too much. And then I'm just going to lay down a couple little dots of the brown. Also not too much. There's a fuzz on there. And give it a couple scrapes just to get the color I'm looking for. It looks about right. There's the image. And I'm going to stamp that just like this. Going straight across the nail. You see that? So let me go ahead and do that on the rest of my nails, and I'll meet you right back. Okay, guys, I have finished stamping the brown, what are they called? The brown limbs on all of my fingers, as you can see here. And it pretty much looks exactly like the RealTree cup, the RealTree Camo. So I think it's super cute, but I am going to go one step farther here. And I'm going to be stamping this buck off of BPL011, the same plate I used earlier for the pine trees. I'm going to be stamping this buck on my ring finger, just like I did on this hand. And I'm still using my brown Born Pretty Store stamping polish. And I just want him. I don't want the grass, so try to be careful not to get the grass by his feet. There's my image. Get rid of that. And I'm just going to line it up the best I can and try to get him straight on the nail. And there he is, standing very proud. So let me go ahead and top coat all of the nails and do the last little bit of cleanup here, and I'll meet you guys back with the end result. Okay guys, I have top coated, finished cleaning up, and put a little bit of lotion around my cuticles so they don't look all yucky. And this is the finished result. I think they're super cute. They look just like my RealTree cup. I think they came out awesome, and I'm super excited about them. My husband's a big deer hunter, so I think he's really going to like them too. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and of course, come back to see me next time. Bye!